I don't know about you, but I love these clouds. I always love clouds anyway. I've just folded up bedding that we put out here after lunch, and it's now just before 6 p.m. and we put the bedding out at about 3 p.m. and it's dry as a bone. And it's not been in the sun. The sun has not reached this terrace yet, so it's not been in the sun. It's just so warm, so hot. Somebody commented and suggested that I feel or sound depressed. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I wonder, based on the diagnosis is based on what? I think that I am tired because I'm not sleeping very well. And I'm not sleeping very well because it's hot. And I had a raging throat infection and then had a week of antibiotics, which I finished a few days ago. I have PMR, which never really goes away. I was aware of it earlier. I was folding up the other washing that I'd tumble dried a couple of nights ago and finally got it out this morning and was folding that up. And even sitting down, I can't do that very well. I ache. It makes me ache. Well, that's PMR. And I'm doing more jobs. I'm covering for Mark now. He is doing stuff, but I'm covering for him a lot at the moment because he can't use his knees as he used to. Just going to look at that again because it is so lovely. So I'm covering for him. So, I'm up and down twice a day to the chickens. He rarely comes with me now. It used to be, we used to share that job. It's no biggie, but I am covering for him. I am doing more than I normally would do. I'm not asking him to do anything. We're both waiting for Monday. So, that's normal. And I don't do Full of the Joys of Spring very often because that's not me. That's not how I operate. I'm a bit of a pragmatist. I'm a realist. And today I was doing real. I was talking about reality. And I'm not giving up on anything. I don't wear makeup anyway, so I ain't giving up on that. I gave up on that. Oh God, I can't tell you when I stopped wearing makeup. And not giving up on stuff. I'm trying to be real about stuff and think about what's real, what's important, what will make a difference. I'm certainly not depressed, just a bit weary, and we're waiting for Monday so that we know. We're both of us in limbo, waiting to know what the next few months hold. Yeah, we're both in limbo. What am I excited about? I'm excited about my sister coming to visit the weekend after next. I'm not excited about the heat that we're facing at the moment because I don't do heat, but that's okay. So I'm excited about her coming. The events of the last few months have knocked the stuffing out of us. That's important to acknowledge. We had the stressful few months of the house renovation stuff going on, which became more and more stressful as we entered into Canada territory. And I've just looked at a vlog that I made the morning we were heading off. I looked at that last night for some reason or other. I go back over vlogs sometimes. Now I've got my life back because we were so tired then. A lot of what I vlogged in Canada, I go back and look at it and think, oh, that's what that was about. That's what that was like. Oh, that was lovely, you know, because at the time it was like, it was too much for us. So, where was I? So yeah, we were knocked for six by what was going on before we left for Canada, and then we our adventure was very difficult for an elderly couple. And I'm saying elderly because Mark's 75 but feels like an 85-year-old at the moment, which is horrible. Horrible for him to suddenly feel so old and disabled. And that happened whilst we were in Canada. He suddenly discovered how disabled he was with his knees. And I spent the whole of Canada feeling anxious about taking care of him, how I was going to pay for things because the card was failing. The Wise card that I'd the Wise card that I'd put all of our money onto for seamless transactions was not fucking seamless. So I spent a lot of time being anxious about hotel bills. Will they get paid? What if I swipe this card and it gets refused, which happened a few times? What am I going to do then? So the Canada trip for us was the adventure of a lifetime, but it actually knocked the stuffing out of us, sadly, very sadly. And, you know, if you could go and redo or rethink stuff, we may not have gone. But at the time that we thought about going, we really thought about it and thought, but if we don't go, what will we be doing? We'll be sitting here in May wishing we'd gone. You can't see into the future. You can't see what life holds for you. Even, you know, I can't know what's going to happen to me in the next few hours. I have plans. I'm going to make the sticky chili beef, which I'm looking forward to making, but you don't know what life holds for you. You can't make decisions about your future you don't have the knowledge that you think that you have. It just is how it is. So we were not for six by that. And then we've come back and we came back to various things that we needed to address, including where the fuck's the cat, what's wrong with the cat, how, you know, and finding the cat very sick, with a bite that needed veterinary care, needed our care for the next few days until she was back on her feet and, you know, getting back to normal. I haven't seen her at all today. She must be somewhere very hot, asleep. So we've recovered from that. It's taken a long time to recover from that, and I feel like we've recovered from that. But of course, I had that bloody infection a couple of weeks back, and then the antibiotics. So I'm feeling tired, and I'm not sleeping very well because it's hot. And our adventures are limited at the moment. I talk about adventures. You know, when you get to this age, doing adventures is a bit, I don't know what the word is. But it's like our adventures are small, and we're quite limited now because we're waiting for him to be able to go on adventures. My sister's coming in 2 weeks' time, and I said, oh, we could take them here and we could take them there. The reality is that I can take them there. Mark can't take them anywhere. Well, he can drive with us, but he can't walk anywhere. And that's horrible. That's really sad at the moment, but that's going to be rectified. And on Monday, we'll know when that's going to be rectified, and we'll know what the next few months holds. So we're in limbo. But I'm not depressed. As a ex-psychiatric nurse, as a retired psychotherapist, I feel aggrieved that somebody has diagnosed me as sounding depressed. Maybe they have qualifications, I don't know. I'll know when I'm depressed. I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm depressed. I'll know when I'm depressed. When you're doing a daily vlog, which is, I don't call them daily vlogs, but, you know, mostly I'm doing a vlog daily, you're going to get the ups and downs of life. So there will be times where maybe I do feel more up. Maybe. Who knows? And there'll be times when I don't seem like that. But that's normal life. It would be abnormal, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be getting the real me, and what you get is the real me. It really pisses me off. I'm not depressed. It really pisses me off that this vlog is all about that comment, and it's amazing how a comment can push your button. And obviously that comment has pushed my button, and I've talked about it a lot, and I haven't replied to it apart from on this vlog. And this isn't just somebody that isn't, this is somebody that's been following me for a while, so I'm surprised by the comment. And I don't understand it unless this person is also a psychiatric nurse and is seeing something I'm not seeing. However, I'm going now. You've seen the clouds. I hope you like them. I'm going into, what's the time now? I've done the rice because I had to do the rice and let it cool down. Yeah. So I'm going in now to slice the beef. Got to slice it really thinly. I might get Mark to sharpen my knife. He's a good knife sharpener. Yeah, voilà. À plus.